2:30 in the morning, a strange feeling jolted me awake. I snapped my eyes open. The bedroom door was half open, half closed. Through the narrow crack, I saw a long shadow stretch inside, and in the depths of the darkness, a pair of eyes silently stared at me. A shiver ran through me, and the chill spread from my heels to every strand of hair on my head. At 2:30 in the morning, I was woken again, this time by a loud noise from upstairs. I was just about to curse when the property management group chat began to flood with new messages. My upstairs neighbor was raging in the group. 12:01. Remember this is a warning. If you dare drag this out again tomorrow, we'll settle it then. You damn tramp stealing your mother's coffin board. The thing is, I live in 1201. But not only was I not home during the day, that night I'd been working overtime until midnight. Some time ago, I had been gravely ill and hospitalized. After being discharged, I moved to a different city, started over, and finally found a new job. Who knew that right after recovering from a serious illness, this would happen? The next morning, my neighbors and the property staff showed up at my door together. They were aggressive, and I wasn't in the mood to be polite either. I worked overtime all day yesterday. How could there be noise from my apartment? Upstairs argued back, saying there had been loud noises from my place for a whole week straight, and they'd been driven to the edge of a breakdown. I snapped, "Impossible! I've been working overtime for half a month, sleeping at the company every night. Unless my apartment is haunted, there's no way there's been any noise." After I finally sent those pests away, I slept until noon before heading out to grab some food. The security guard at the gate greeted me cheerfully. "Oh, raining today, so you're eating fast food?" I was puzzled by his words. Then he added something that froze me to the bone. "Didn't your boyfriend cook for you?" That made my blood run cold, because I live alone, single. I told the guard I don't have a boyfriend. But he frowned and replied, "Last week, when I was patrolling your floor, I happened to see him unlocking your door and going inside. There's only one apartment per floor. It had to be your place. If he's not your boyfriend, then who is he?" A shiver coursed through me, and the chill shot straight to the crown of my head. A man had broken into my home. Not only did he make noises, he even bought groceries and cooked meals. I panicked and called the police. When they checked the surveillance footage, all they found was an image of a man in the hallway wearing a baseball cap. The security guard gave a detailed description. About 175 cm tall, slim build, wearing a cap and a mask. The police conducted a thorough search of my apartment, but they couldn't find a single fingerprint. With no evidence and no leads, the investigation was closed. I should have moved out immediately, but I had just recovered from a serious illness, had no extra money, and my landlord refused to refund the deposit. I had no choice but to contact him about installing a security camera. The landlord was a strange shut-in, said to never have worked a day in his life, living entirely off rent from over a dozen apartments. He grumbled irritably, "What a hassle. You really like to stir up trouble. Looking like that, how did some pervert even notice you? If it weren't for the 5,000 yen deposit in my hands, with your temper, you'd have already cursed me out. The camera's installed now. If anything happens again, just move out. Don't expect your deposit back." Then he rushed off, eager to get back home and play Honor of Kings. I looked toward the camera in the corner of my living room. It felt like a cold, unblinking eye staring at me. My whole body shivered. Forcing down my discomfort, I dashed into my bedroom and locked the door. Inside, I checked under my pillow for the fruit knife I kept hidden there. For the next month, everything was calm. The camera never once recorded any sign of intrusion. Maybe the police report had scared the man away. Maybe he wouldn't come back. One night, past midnight, I returned home exhausted from work, collapsed onto my bed and quickly fell asleep. In the dead of night, I suddenly snapped awake. Tonight, I had forgotten to lock my bedroom door.